'Cause all you need is someone true like you are. 'Cause all you need is
Hi guys, welcome back to SandyFam. So this is going to be a video demonstrating how to use the Inkbird temperature probe. Let's say that you have a deep freezer chest that you want to use as a deep refrigerator, because we always need more refrigerator space, right? So the one that I'm unboxing today is the ITC-308. It's going to look just like this. So we have here the temperature probe. There are two outlets, one for a cooling device, which I will be using now for my deep freezer, and one for a heating device. And then there's your regular grounded plug. Here's your manual. You want to make sure you actually read that because there's so many important things, especially some safety things that you need to read. So here we are, a little better view of our items here. So again, I am using a deep freezer chest. We are going to plug it right into where it says cooling. So my son Julius is going to help me.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
So, okay, we have plugged that in there. It is all the way in. You want to make sure you plug it all the way in so that there's no possibility of a fire. And we're going to plug this part into the wall. It just clicked on. It is in Celsius. Alexa, how many degrees Celsius is 36 degrees Fahrenheit?
36 degrees Fahrenheit is about 2.22 degrees Celsius.
So that is at 25. We need to go down. We said 2.2. That took a very long time. Okay. The only thing I don't like is that it takes so long to get to the number that it needs to be. Like if you were doing this on an oven clock or a microwave clock, after you hold it for so long, it will actually jump like 5 or 10 numbers at a time. This one does not jump at all. So CF. So if you are watching this video in the United States like I am, you want to go to where it says CF and change it to F for Fahrenheit. Because I have been using Alexa to be able to find out the temperature in Fahrenheit for what was displayed here in Celsius. So I am so happy that I found that. That's what I don't get though, is that we have it plugged into cooling and the heating light is on. Okay, so now that I put it into Fahrenheit, as you can see, it goes down so much faster. I guess because, you know, in Celsius, it's like 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and these are whole numbers. So I do still have to go down to probably like 45, I would say. And I noticed that it wasn't saving what I was trying to put. So make sure you hit set every time. Okay, I found out what to do because this is driving me crazy. So apparently when you want to save something, you have to hold set down every single time. You will hear the alarm because we have this outside of it and it has just kicked the deep freezer back on. So let's put the probe inside. 1 second. So I've just put it inside. It's going down. It's actually going to go from one side of the spectrum to the other. Actually, no, it's not, because I did not update the lower end. The lower end still says negative 40 something, so I have to change that. So now it is within that threshold. Remember, I put the maximum as 45, so it's not going to beep right now, but it's going to still keep going down. And I know that it's colder right now than 35, so once it goes under the minimum threshold, it will kick off, basically. And once it goes below the minimum for the alarm, then you will hear that same alarm just on the other side of the spectrum, as in it's too cold instead of too hot. Here is how I have it for the moment. It's just kind of in the air. I will be honest, the instructions scared the life out of me and I was almost scared to use it because it says do not touch the terminals while plugged into an outlet. This could lead to electric shock. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, what is the terminal? Is that like where you plug it into the wall? Or is it like the end of the probe? Like, I don't know. And then it says, do not allow pieces of metal, wire clippings, or fine metallic shavings to enter the product. And it says it can result in electric shock, fire, or malfunction. So that really scared the life out of me. I'm hoping by this just being here in the air, it is okay. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know if it says, do not allow pieces of metal to enter the product. So I'm like, if it touches the metal, is it okay? Or should I wrap it in something? Like, I don't really know. So I'm actually probably gonna reach out to the company just to try to get a more definitive answer, because obviously I don't wanna burn my house down and I wanna be as cautious as possible. So hopefully we can turn this into a nice big fridge for us. That's just better for what we need it for. I'm just gonna take some of this out and make sure there's not too much excess. Although it doesn't even want to come out. All right, so it's still in the air. I'm gonna leave it there, but even just having it open for a little bit, it's already warmed up a little bit. So we want it to be 35 degrees. I asked Alexa and she said that you want it to be between 35 to 38. To keep things as cool as possible, I chose the lower end of that spectrum, the 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I figured it's always better to have things just a smidgen cooler, just in case. And I do have to reset the lower end of the alarm. That's probably why it's not going off. I think it's still at the -45, which at least, honestly, it's not the end of the world if our stuff gets frozen, but we would like to maintain it fresh. I don't really like to cook things after it's been frozen. I just feel like it loses its beauty, all of its flavor. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for stopping by today to check out the unboxing and the demonstration of our brand new Inkbird temperature probe. Comes with a 5-foot cord. This is for the ITC-308 model. Make sure you read the manual. So many very important safety tips and information inside of this thing. I hope you found this video very helpful. I found a few videos on YouTube when I was looking how to set it up, but I didn't find any that actually show the inside or how to put it safely. So again, I will research that information for you just to make sure that you guys install it as safely as possible as well. If you are new to our channel and you like this video, please consider subscribing. We appreciate you being here with us today. Until next time, bye!
I wanna give you a million things, 'cause isn't love what it's all about? And how to make you smile again is something that I wanna figure out. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall. I wanna give you the world that is outside your walls. If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belonged. If I could, I would give something new, then I would have what it takes. Make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you.